परम तत्व भगवान मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम नमन करता हूँ. Onto the feet of such a Lord, I offer my humble salutations. Hari Vakratunda Mahaka Suryakotam Samaprabham Nirvignam Kuru me Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada Sarvamangala-mangalye Shive Sarvartha-sadhike Sharanye Trambike Gauri Narayani Namostute. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Ramaya Ramabhadra Ramachandra Raghunataya Nata Sita Pate Karupurakaram Karunavataram Samsarasaram Mrujagindra Sada Vasantam Bhavam Bhamani Sahitam Namah Manojavam Navatatovadam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Varavatamakam Sri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapatam Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai जय सुमिरत सुख हो गणनायक करो सदा चिर कुमार मन करुणा जाई दिन पर कृपा बंदो गुरु पद बंदो गुरु बंदो गुरु बंदा चासु बचन श्री गुरु चरण सरोज मोद सदा योगारत फल बुद्ध नाथ मम संकट हरो हरे। God बोलो श्री अयोध्यापति राजा रामचंद्र की जय। My dear friends, before we begin this evening, let us all blend our voices together. One of the reasons for satsang, or one of the reasons for coming to satsang, is to listen to the glories. Most importantly is to honor the invitation of the person who invite you. But equally important, of course, is to do something for our own souls. And that is perhaps the greater reason that the purpose of us coming together here is to bring about, of course, spiritual upliftment. Don't worry about her. She ain't bothering me at all. Let her do her thing. She has to do what she has to do. I have to do what I have to do. So don't worry about her. So one of the reasons, of course, for us coming here, put a little more treble on my voice. Drop the mid a little bit. Take off some of the bass. Right. So one of the reasons for us coming here is to chant, of course, the name of the Lord. So very beautifully, I think it's a bhajan that we all know. Raghupati Raghav राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम जय जय रघुपति राम
राजा राम पतित पावन
ऊंचा नीचा एक समान सबको सन्मति दे भगवान।
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 रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन राम राम राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम।
राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम।
जय जय रघुपति राम राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुनंदन जय घनश्याम कवच बियादी राधेका।
जय रघुनंदन जय घनश्याम अवध बिहारी राधेश्याम।
जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। जय जय रघुपति राघव
राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम।
जय पतित पावन सीताराम जय पतित पावन। Doha tells us very beautifully. मल समन तमन मन राम सुजसु सर्गमु सादर सुनई जय तेरे पर राम रई अनुकूल सिया पति रामचंद्र पद जय करम। श्री राम जी और सुयश कलयुग को पाप को नाश करने वाले हैं, मन को धर्म करने वाले और सुख को आदि कारण हैं। The name of the Lord Sri Ram and the glories of the Lord Sri Ram. Suyasha. Suyash means it brings great. Yash means glory. His name is so great that his glories spreads across eons. Tulsidashi is indicating that although Sri Ram walked upon this earth almost over 1 million years ago, that's how long this religion has been in existence. This religion did not just, form recently this morning, and over the past few days, I've been talking with the older ones. Also Pandit Krishna, last night Pandit Ramlakhan, we were at his home for Ramayana. And this morning, while talking to Pandit Rampatap and Pandit Krishna, they were recollecting of how the older ones in this area especially, what they did to keep this religion alive and the sacrifices that they made, how they had to change their names to get to go to school and to change their names to get a job, and sometimes even at the behest of changing their fate so that they could have survive. And we were remarking, and I was remarking to him, those days are very different now. Now we have the freedom, we have more opportunities that are given to us. And that is because of the greatness of this religion. This dharma was not born 1600 years ago or 2000 years ago. It's way beyond such. Sometimes we don't attach enough significance to the timeline of what truly our dharma is. But rest assured, my dear friends, this dharma is millions of years old. Kalyuga is but 432,000 years, and just 5,000 of that has elapsed. And the age of Dwapar is 864,000 human years. So if you were to add roughly 5,000 to that, you get 869,000 years. And Sri Ram was in an age prior to that, before Sri Krishna came. So you are talking approximately 1.5 million, even more than that, Setubandha. The bridge of Sri Ram was built connecting Lanka and India back then, and remnants of that is still existing today. Those of you who visit Rameshwar, and you go and you see the corals that are Kala is here. You see the corals, how they float in the water. That's the antiquity of this dharma. And this is what is called Yash. Su-yashaha means the glory of the Lord that has walked upon this earth so long, and yet his name is still chanted in the present era of time, what we would describe as the year 2020. Yet his name continues to be sung, and his glories don't die. And this is the beauty of God. This is Bhagwan. So this is what Tulsidashi writes for us very beautifully. Jat soyash kalyug ko paap ko nash karne wale hain. That his name is so powerful and his glories are so great that the impurities that are acquired by the Jivatma whilst it dwells in the human body upon the earth. In the Ramayana Arti, when we sing just now, you hear Kalimala, Vishaya Sapiki. The stains or the impurities that come from the age of Kali, the Mal, that is destroyed merely by chanting the name Ram. And how easy Bhagwan makes it for us. Yes, there are elaborate undertakings that can be done, elaborate rituals and all of these, undertaking of rigorous penance, even so much as withdrawing ourselves and dedicating ourselves towards the pursuit of attainment of God. But all of that is recommended and can be done according to the capacity and the will of the devotee or the sadhak. But easiest, Bhagwan recommends, just chant the name of the Lord. मन को दमन करने वाले और सुख को आदि कारण उपपतिष्ठान है. For the mind, of course, man ko daman, it subdues the mind. And why is it important to subdue the mind? God gives us a mind and He gives us the ability to utilize this intellect that has been given to us. Why do we need to subdue it? Why would He give you senses if not for enjoyment? That makes no sense. Why would He give you a car and tell you, well, you shouldn't drive? That's absolutely contrary to what is being written. But it's not subdue, it's channel the mind in the right direction. And this is what Bhagwan says, that when the name Utpatishtatika, that when we are able to chant the name, it's the beginning of a sequence of events that lead us along the pathway of good and of dharma, and getting us to go and getting our minds, of course, to focus upon good karma. So he says very beautifully, जो लोग इसमें आदर पूर्वक सुनते हैं, that is why, of course, it is a source of beatitude. And those who reverently listen to it, जो लोग के आदर पूर्वक सुनते हैं, all wherever it is read, sung, his glories are recited. That is what is called Lord ko adar purvak. That's why our tradition is what it is here. It involves all of us coming together to listen to the name of the Lord, because it's an parampara. It has been handed down from generations. The younger ones, sometimes when you say you have to go satsang, or you tell them they have to go Ramayana, they ask you why. Why we decided to do it so? Young people like everything is why. And when you answer a question, they come up with another why. Just not to go. So if you tell them why and you give them an answer and that answer makes sense, why? All with an aim, of course, to averting. But I think they listen. Somehow, although they ask you why, they know they have to come. So this is what Bhagwan says, Jo log ko adar purvak sante hain. When a group of people come together, or a village or a community come together, un sunte hain, un par Shri Ramchandra ki prasann rahte hain, and they reverently listen to the name of the Lord. What happens? Katin kalam mahosa dharma gyan ko jog jab, parihari sakala bharosa ramahi bhajani na chatur nar. That Kalyug ke yaha samay bade katin hai. This age of Kalyug is a very difficult time for a soul to navigate. And what is meant by that? Because of our inability to maintain our focus and our concentration for extended periods of time. Sometimes because of the rigors of our lives, we are so, caught up and entrapped in trying to fulfill our responsibilities and our duties to our family and to ourselves, and trying to earn and trying to etch our own place. As we say, we are trying to cut our own footsteps so that when we leave, our mark will be left. We sometimes forget that that is also priority in our lives, that God is also very, very important in our lives, and it's priority. Just before I came, I was talking to Amar. I had an invitation for a puja yesterday that I completely forgot. I didn't have to do it. I had an invitation, and because of how hectic our day was yesterday, I couldn't go. So I had to call the young man and apologize for not being able to come. And this is what happens. This is how our lives get interwoven like a web. So he says, this is what takes place. Katin ki paap ko khajana hai, isna dharma na gyan. Because of being in a family, these belong to one family. Na dharma. Sometimes dharma we don't get to do as we're supposed to do it, or we don't observe it in its purest form or its purity. Na gyan. We don't undertake the study of the scriptures as we should. Every day we are supposed to read a little bit of our scriptures. I don't know how many of us do that. But every day in your lives, that is duty bound. Sometimes we admire the other faiths because they have that rigor and they have that determination and that restraint and that power of discipline, that they devote themselves reverently to their scripture and they try to read it, they try to learn it. That is also our inherent duty as Hindus. Na yoga, sometimes we don't get to practice discipline. We begin fasting and an emergency comes up, we get a little bit ill and we say it's not possible to do this again. Na jap, when we sit to do jap, sometimes our mind wanders. Before the 108 finish, we get 216 thoughts. The mala has 108 beads, but before Om Namah Shivaya finish 108 times, some of us travel all over the world and come back. And Bhagwan is standing in front of us and saying, oh my. So, isme to ho logo ko bharosa ki tyaga kar. Then what happens? There is no bharosa. There is no faith. And once there is lack of faith, then it is difficult to attain God and difficult to attain dharma. And our lives become a little more confused and a little more entangled. So he says, of course, very beautifully, तो लोगों को भरोसा त्याग कर एकमात्र राम जी की भजते हैं वह चतुर है. Those who are intelligent, they know that if they just chant the name of the Lord, and even if they cannot do any of these that I have listed there, and they just chant the name of the Lord, they will get the same blessings, especially in this age. Although this age is labeled as the age of vice, Kali Yuga is said to be the most difficult time for the Jivatma. Because of all of the yugas that the Jivatma can take, its birth, its descent, in all of the periods of time, in the age of Kali Yuga, it is more prone to vice and to sin more than any other time. So it becomes a struggle for the Jivatma to maintain its true identity, to know its true form and retain its purpose. So Bhagavan says, in as much as Kali Yuga is difficult, the easiest, that's why he gives the easiest upaya. What is called Laghu Upaya. You know what is Laghu Upaya? Laghu Upaya means quick, very, very quick. In Hindi they say fatafat. When you go to India and if you order anything in the restaurant and you're hungry, you say fatafat bhaiya. Mean come quick. So very easily. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavan Sita Ram Jai Jai Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavan Sita Ram. मुनि अगस्त कर शेष सुजाना नाम सुतेक्षण रति भगवान बोलो रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम जय रघुपति राघव राजा क्रम वचन राम पद सेवक सपनियों आन भरोसा देव बोलो रघुपति राजा राम पतित पावन प्रभु आगमन श्रवण सुन पावा करत मनोरथ आतुर गावा मधुर गुराया घोषे सत पर धरहीरा बोलो रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन राम राम राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम धृत नाही, भक्ति विरति न ज्ञान मन माय। बोलो रघुपति राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। बोलो राम राम सीताराम, भजो मन प्यारे सीताराम। बोलो राम राम
सीताराम, भज मन प्यारे सीताराम।
जय जय रघुपति राम, राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। बोलो
जय रघुपति राम, राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम।
मुनि अगस्त के शिष्य सुजाना, नाम सुतीक्षण रेति भगवान। There was a great sage by the name of August, very great sage, famed in the three worlds. Why? Because he was extremely devoted and dedicated to dharma. Once when all of the sages, there are thousands of sages in our dharma, when all of them left to go to attend the yajna of Bhagwan Shankar, no one was left to see about Jagat ki Palan, to see about the world. And Agast Mahamuni undertook the responsibility, and he says, all of you go, I will stay and I will do it. And that is what we find from time to time. We find people who sacrifice their lives. They give of themselves for the upliftment of all. And this was the great Agast. Because of undertaking such rigorous penance, he was given a very special blessing, and he was adored and worshipped by all of the devatas and even the sages for his dedication, his commitment, and for his sacrifice. And that is our lives. Our lives is built around sacrifice. We can't live only expecting from God and not wanting to do something for the Lord and for our religion as well. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says in the Gita, he who only takes and does not give, and he does not mean financially only. Financially is only one aspect. But he who only takes, meaning that he only receives and he gives not, he does not make a contribution, he does not contribute in some form of a fashion, know him, O Arjuna, to be equivalent to one who has plundered his dharma. And this is what Bhagavan says. So Agast was great, had a great devotee, Nam Sutikshana Rati Bhagavana. He had his devotee by the name of Sutikshan. वह भगवान की भक्त और मन वचन तथा कर्म में राम जी के चरणों में सेवक थे. He was dedicated to भगवान श्री राम in thought, word and deed. उनके स्वप्न भी किसी दूसरे देवता की भरोसा न. He did not have faith in any other form of God but that of Sri Ram. So does it mean that our religion has thousands of gods? No, it doesn't. Hinduism is Ek Onkar. There is one God that takes on many forms, but there is only one God. We believe in one God. Never let anybody tell you that you have a religion of many gods. We don't. We don't. We have a religion of one God. Ekam Sapt Bipra Bahuda Badanti. There is one God. Men refer to him by different names. So उन्हें सपने किसी दूटा के भरोसा ना था. प्रभु आगमन श्रवण सुनि पावा करत मनोरथ तुर धावा. प्रभु की आगमन कानों को सुनकर, on one occasion he heard of the coming of Sri Ram. और मनोरथ करते हैं एवं अतुर दौड़ पड़े की कहने ले की बात आता है. And he became a little anxious. He became, filled with great love, and in his love, his anxiety also grew. क्या दीन बंधु रघुनाथ जी की मुझे जैसे दुष्ट पर की दया करेंगे. He is one that is extremely religious, follows the path of dharma. He does everything according to the precincts of dharma. But listen to how he describes himself. He says, क्या दीन बंधु रघुनाथ? Is Raghunath the दीन बंधु, the friend of the poor? मुझे जैसे दुष्ट पर दया करते हैं. Would he ever have mercy upon such dushta. Dushta means one who is cruel natured. Would he ever be kind to a cruel natured person like myself? Sahit anuj mohi ram gosai, milhi nij sevak ki nai. क्या छोटे छोटे भाई लक्ष्मण सहित स्वामी राम जी मुझे अपने सेवक की तरह मिलेंगे? Will that Lord, of course, known as Sri Ram, the master, his younger brother Lakshman, would they ever receive me as their servant? More bharosa drid nahi. Do I have that type of luck? Bhagati birati na jnana mana mahi. Drid vishwas ki nahi hote hain. Drid means one pointed or focused, and vishwas means faith. That comes from constantly being in the company of the Lord, going to satsang, or having great amount of dedication and commitment and love towards the feet of the Lord. That's called Drid Vishwasa. Drid Vishwasa, he's saying that I don't even have that. I don't have that type of faith. नहीं होता, I don't have it. क्योंकि मेरे मन में मन भक्ति है. I have no great bhakti in my heart. Navairagya. I am not dispassionate. I am not surrendered. I live in this world and I do everything else. Or na gyan ho. And I am not too knowledgeable of the Lord or of religion, which I think doesn't set us apart. We are all in this category that he is describing. We are all within the same category, and he's wondering, would God, of course, have blessed or be kind to such a soul? And Tulsidas writes very beautifully.
Ram Sri Ram Jai Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai
एक बानी करुणा निदान सो प्रिय जागे गबीर आरती बोलो जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय बोलो जय राम श्री राम जय कोई नहीं सो पल देखी बदन पंकज बाब मोचन बोलो निर्भर प्रेम मदन मोहिता कहीं न जाई जगता भवानी बोलो जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय बोलो जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम satsang jog japa jaga. I have never sought the company of the saints or practice yoga. Nahi dridra charana kamala anuraga. I have never done what we are doing here, prayer or sacrifice. Ekabani karuna nidhana ki. Nor do I claim to have any great devotion towards the feet of the Lord. But ekabani, I based all of this and all of my devotion upon one credited fact. Karunanidhana. So priya jaake gatina an ki. That he is a friend who goes to one. Kisi ki dusre sahara nahi hota. Anybody who depends on him and they develop that type of relationship, he will not waver. He will go to the person who depends on him. Sahara means support. He becomes support, and that is what God is in our lives. He is the source of constant support that is there to guide us even in our times of difficulties. Sometimes we have the most difficult moments in our lives and we pass the most difficult times and things mysteriously work out. And we say, you know, God, like I had some luck. You believe in luck? All you believe in luck? What all you think? Because the amount of time I just feel lucky if I used to play lotto. So do you believe in luck? Or do you think everything is predestined according to karma? What you think? Think when you get a nice girl to marry, die luck? Think when you get a good husband, die luck? What about if you get a mister who like a little mosquito, zoo, 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 zoo? That's luck too. You tell me. We have all different theories that we hear these days. That is karma. This is what we call karma. There is an element of, well, I wouldn't say it's luck, but it's God taking care of us and looking after us, and we not sometimes realizing that God is looking down on us. Sometimes we are not aware that the divine Lord is there and He is taking care of us. It is only when we look back and we reflect upon what has happened, we realize how fortunate we were, and that is what is called bhagya. That comes by the grace of God, and this is what He is saying. He says, I base everything on one eventuality, that He is my support. He is everything to me, and He would not forsake me. There's a beautiful bhajan that we sing. Data ek ram बिखारे सारी दुनिया दाता एक राम बिखारे सारी दुनिया बिखारे सारी दुनिया राम तेरा हाथ में उजियारे सारी दुनिया दाता एक राम. He is Data Ekram. He is one God that sees about all of His devotees. He doesn't forsake anyone, the good and the bad. He is there as a constant support for us. He looks after every pran, every life force that is there. He never forsakes, and this is what Sutikshan is saying. That I have faith in that. Hoi hi safala aaj mamalochan dekhi badana pankaja bhavamochan. In man ke smaran aate hain, muni man hi man kahne lage. In the true nature of what the mind is, he kept entertaining many different thoughts. In our scriptures, they are called brittis. The amount of things that we think for the day, when the day is up, or sometimes in a little fraction of a time, the amount of thoughts that come to us, it's incredible. Bhagwan describes them as the ripples in water. You know, when you take stone and you drop it in water, how the water makes waves? That is the thoughts, the different thought patterns that are there. Bhagwan says, Mani man. One of the greatest attributes of the mind is its ability to think again and again and again, reflect again and again and again on the same situation. You want to see how? Something bad happened to you. And for days you will keep remembering and pondering and deliberating again and again and again. And this is what he did. मन ही मन कहने लगे, हाँ संसार के बंधन के छुड़ाने वाले हैं, प्रभु की मुख कमल को देखकर आज मेरे नेत्र सफल होगा. I just want the Lord who delivers us from the bondage of this worldly existence. I just want to be able, of course, to see him once. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavan Sita Ram. That just allow these eyes, of course, to see him once. There's an old doha that sometimes we sing. काका सब संतन खाए, खाए चुन चुन के मांस, दो मटक नहीं ना खाए, प्रभु दर्शन किया, हरि दर्शन के प्यासे हकिया, हरि दर्शन के पास, हरि दर्शन की प्यास हकिया, हरि दर्शन की प्यास. देखो चाँद कमल नयन को, देखो चाँद कमल मूरत पे उदासी, मूरत के उदासी अखियाँ, हरि दर्शन की प्यासी, हरि दर्शन की प्यासी अखियाँ, हरि दर्शन की प्यासी. Kaka Sabasantana Kaye. Devotees, Kabir Das uses an illustration. A devotee has grown frail and very weak, only reduced to skin and bones. And the kaka, you know what's the kaka? The vulture, the kobo, he's circling in the sky. And when he sees the state, the condition of the devotee, he thinks to himself that this is my next meal. Because the devotee has become frail, he can't move. So kaka sabasantana khaye. So when he sees, he leaves the upper realm of the atmosphere where he's circling in the sky, and he drops his flight and he comes closer because he has powerful vision. Vulture is able to see very, very far. Naresh is here. They sing the doha sometimes at the beginning of songs. So when he drops and he sees the devotee limping, the devotee falls. And the sun is hot and mouth parched for water, afflicted by thirst, but doesn't want to give up because searching for God. Kaka sabasandana kaye kaye chun chun ki mas. So the vulture takes very, very careful note. And when he sees the devotee almost on the lifeless state, he comes down to the ground. And he begins to circle the devotee, because for him it's not a devotee, it's a piece of food. So he becomes inquisitive, and he doesn't have hands, so he takes his beak and he starts to perch against the body of the devotee. So frail is the devotee. So kaka sabasantana kaye kaye chun chun ki mas. And when the devotee does not respond, he starts to pull the skin of the devotee, because he thinks now that this is an ideal meal because he's getting no resistance. The devotee looks at him. The devotee says, Kaka sabasandana kaye chun chun ki mas. That, O vulture, my karma is such that I have to undergo this, and your swabhav, your gun, your nature is to do what you are doing. My nature is to search for God. So if you have to take the pieces of my body that are most filled with flesh, the fleshiest part of my body, feast on that first. दो मत नहीं ना खाइए, but leave, O great one. If when my eyes appear, my body may appear frail and weak, and sometimes you may run out of a little bit of fleshy part, but my eyes appear to be very juicy to you. So kha savasandana kaiye chun chun ki mas. Do mat nahi na khaiye. But what I want to beg you for, I would not stop you, although I am alive, and you are taking and you are doing what you have to. Leave my eyes for last. Why? Do mat nahi na khaiye. Do not eat these eyes. For when the time comes, and if whilst I am undergoing this difficulty, and my Lord appears in front of me, what I have spent my entire life searching for, what I have taken many births to achieve, that will be granted to me. So therefore, O vulture, on the condition that I allow you to feast, allow me to have retention of my eyes, so that I will be able to see my Lord when He appears in front of me. Why? Dekho chahat nainan ke prabhu, or dekho chahat. There is a desire inside of me. I have gone through many births. I have lived many lives. I have gone through countless turmoils, and yet that Lord has not appeared. This on my final breath, I want Him to come to me. I want to see if that Lord will still not come to me. Hari darshan ki pyase akiya, Hari darshan ki pyase, Hari darshan ki pyase akiya, Hari darshan ki pyase. This is what Sutikshan says, very much the same. Hey Bhavani, Bhagwan Shankar tells Parvati Mata, Hey Bhavani, ज्ञानी सुतिक्षण मुनि की पूर्ण रूप की प्रेम मग्न है. Thinking like this, just like the devotee who has fallen whilst in pursuit of the Lord, he gets engrossed in a state of magna, or what did they say, magan. He gets in a trance of devotion, and when he gets into that trance of devotion, Tulsidas Raj, uske dasha ki varnan karte nahi banta. His condition is so that, it's a condition of immersion in great love. उन्हीं दिशी और विदेश पंथ को नहीं हुआ कि चले वहाँ नहीं भोला, उन दिशा को दिशा रास्तों को आदि नहीं है. He lost his way and he could not see. He did not know if he was going to or from. He just got enraptured, almost as if in a state of daydreaming and appearing to lose his way. The Lord of the Trivers, He looks and He sees exactly what is taking place. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram, Patit Pavan Sitaram,
Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram, Patit Pavan Sitaram.
Abhirana Prema Bhagat Muni Mai, Prabhu Dekha Taru Taru अतिशय प्रीति चिर गोवीरा, प्रगति दया भव पीरा, रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन. सबको बोलो एवरीवन. रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम. पतित पावन सीताराम. बोलो.
राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम.
राम राम राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम. रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम. सोई बेला पुलक शरीर पन सकल गया तब रघुनाथ निकट चले आई देखी दशा निज जन मन भाई रघुपति राजा राम पतित पावन सीता रघुपति
राजा राम पतित पावन सीता
बोलो राम राम राजा राम पतित पावन सीता बोलो
राम राम राजा राम पतित पावन सीता
मुनि राम बहु भक्ति जगावा जागन ध्यान जनित सुख पावा रूप तव राम दुरावा हृदय चतुर भुज रूप दिखावा रघुपति बोलो रघुपति
राजा राम पतित पावन
सबको बोलो एवरीवन बोलो जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीता बोलो
रघुपति राजा राम पतित पावन सीता
बोलो जय जय रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीता
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीता
राजा रघुपति राघव राजा सीता सीता अभिरर प्रेम भगत पुण्य पाई प्रभु दे की तरु ओत सुहाई. When Bhagwan saw how engrossed he was, he had formed a murti of the Lord in his heart. And this form, not any other form, but this form that you see on my right here, Sri Ram. Neelam Bhujashamala Komalangam Sita Samaropita Vamabangam. Just as you see him here, princely state with the bow and the arrow in his hand. He formed that form in his heart. Munikiya Badar Pragata Prema Bhakti Prakrati. It's an elevated of state of bhakti that is called Anuraga Bhakti. Very, very great. It's where the object and the person focusing on the object becomes one. There's no distinction. There's absolutely no distinction between the object and the person become one. Very great state of bhakti. और लोक छिपाकर को देखने लगे मुनि की अतिशय प्रेम है. When Bhagwan came the same time, he got so lost in the thought of the Lord that the Lord was there and he was not able to recognize the Lord. Bhagwan stood from a distance and looked at him from behind a tamal tree, a very huge tree. और मुनि मन गण का अचल को है वैसा पुलक शिर पन मन जैसा तब रघुनाथ निकट चली आई देखे दशा निज जन मन भाई. And when Bhagwan saw him, how his body had changed and the great sense of thrill and devotion that was there, that the hair stood erect and the mind is there and motionless, as Sri Krishna describes the state of a yogi. Muni Ram Bahubhanti Jagava. Jagana Dhyana Jasukha Pava. Bhagwan is standing in front of him, and he is so engrossed in the Lord within him that he can't see the Lord that is in front of him. Same form that he's trying to get a vision of, but he has formed that image inside of him and reflects internally within that the Lord is standing there in a physical form, and he pays no heed to such. Munihi Ramapko Jagava Jagugo Dhyana Jitaka Sukapava. He is in a state of what is called Dhyan, Samadhi, great. Bhurupa Tabadam Durava, Hirdaya Chaturbujarupa Dekhava. Bhagwan takes away this form that he is concentrating on. He is concentrating on this form, and the thoughts are so channeled there. It's like when you have to do something. The easiest thing that I can find to relate to you as we come to the end, when you are in a deep state of concentration, trying to get something done, and your mind is fully focused on what you are doing, and you have abandoned everything else, you have shed all of the other thoughts, and you are just solely focused on that. That's the state that Sutikshan was in. That's the best way that I can try to describe it, but it's not a complete description. And being there, Hirdaya Chaturduj, Bhagwan realized the only way that I can disturb him, I can't tap his body. The Munis, when they are in such an exalted state, their souls get to elevate and roam because they dwell in what is called the Akashic consciousness. Their souls float and hover. In the scriptures, there's a beautiful saying in the Valmiki Ramayana, Ramante Yogi Yasmin. Ramanti Yogi Yasmin means, you all know hummingbirds? Do we have any around still? The hummingbird that used to feed on the flowers. You all know them, eh? Yeah, well, only looking a little my age and a little above. So we will know them. But the younger ones, they might know the hummingbird, eh? Arista, you know hummingbird? Okay. You ever see one? No. Yes. The hummingbird hovers. So if the petal is here, it will fix itself in midair, and it stays fixed in midair. It's able to maintain its stillness in midair, extracts the nectar out of the flower, unlike any other organism or bird species that belong to the bird. So it hovers in midair and it extracts the nectar. That is what is called Ramanti Yogi Yasmin. The yogis are said to be hovering when they get lost in consciousness of God. That although their bodies physically appear to be seated like I am, they are floating. Their souls have their other two bodies lift off, and they float and they hover in oneness with God. And that's what Sutikshan was experiencing. And when this took place, of course, Bhagwan realized the only way that I can get him or get his attention, if a child is playing with a toy and you're calling them again and again and they don't want to come, what do you do? If they're so concentrated on the toy, or these, well, forget the toy, days for toys gone, up. If you give them a phone and they fix on the phone, and you're trying to get their attention, because as long as they have a phone, you can't catch them, right? It's almost as if they're born now with their fingers to type. And if they have that device and you're trying to get their attention and they can't get it on you, what do? Take away the phone. Exactly. So Bhagwan did the same thing. See, Bhagwan was smart. He taken away phone since then. He knows that Sutikshan is concentrating on that two-arm form. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavan Sita. So his mind is fixed there, and he's almost grabbing it with his mentally grabbing it. So Bhagwan pulls away that image and he puts this image. Tatra Narayanevam Shuklavadanam Chaturbudam Shanka Chakra Gada Padma Vanamala Vibhushitam. He takes away this form of Sri Ram and he puts this form of Narayan. And the minute he does that, he breaks the thought flow. The connection between Sutikshan, devotee, and God is broken. And the moment that happens, Sutikshan opens his eyes. He's lost connection with what he's focusing upon. And when Bhagwan does that, Muni Akula ko utha kaisa bikala हीन मन पिरव जैसा आगे देख राम तन श्यामा सीता अनुज सहित सुखधामा. In agitation, just like the child gets a little bit agitated and anxious when you take away the device, similarly, when it is taken away from him, he opens his eyes, and when he opens his eyes, what does he see in front of him? Janaki nath sahara करे प्रभु कौन बेजार करे नर तेरो जानकी नाथ सहारा. We describe him as Janaki Nath Sahara. Sutiksham sees him as a constant support Sahara, and the bhajan tells you that he is Sahar to Janki. Janki Nath means the Lord of Janki, who is Sri Ram. Bhagwan is standing in front of him, and Bikalahina Parivara Jaisa together with Lakshmanan, Sita. Aage dekh Ram Tanu Syama. When he sees the Lord, he doesn't know how to react. He doesn't know how to twist. He doesn't know how to turn. He doesn't know what salutation to make. परे लखतो को चरनी न लागे प्रेम मगन मुनिवर बड़ भागी भुज विशाल मही सिय उठाई पद्म प्रीति राखे उड़ लाई. The only gesture that he could have found, and the only reaction that could have been formulated from within him, Raghupati Raghap Raja Ram Pati पावन सीताराम.
जय जय रघुपति राजा राम पैतृक पावन सीताराम.
मुनि निर्मल सोई कृपाला कनक तरुणी जनु में तमाला. राम वदन लोक मुनि भाला मानो चेत्र मालिक गावा. रघुपति राजा
राम पैतृक पावन सीताराम.
रघुपति राघव राजा बड़े भाग्य वाले श्रेष्ठ मुनि सुदीक्षण प्रेम की मगर होकर लाठी तरह के राम जी के चरणों गिर पड़े. All that he could have done, like a stick, he fell flat upon the ground and his head fell at the feet of the Lord. राम जी ने के अपने विशाल भुजा को से पकड़ा उन्हें अकेले आए प्रेम के साथ अपने हृदय के लगा रखा है. When Bhagwan saw this, he is Dina Bandhu Raghunath. He couldn't stand the sight of his devotee in such. So he takes his arms, long arms. Bhagwan says, Tulsidashi describes him as, having very Vishal ko bhujao, long and firm arms. He lifts Sutikshan on his feet. Bhuja Vishal ko param priti hai, and he embraces him. He pulls him to his chest. Munihit Vinwala Asasoi Kripala Kanakatarohi Janobheta Tamala. While embracing the sage, of course, the Lord Brikshakot Tamal ki Briksha laka kar marte hai. There was a meeting of Jivatma. Avichal Sajjan Kare ke Muni Ramji. It is described as a meeting of a devotee and the God, and Bhagwan. But it is much more than that. It is merging of Atman and Paramatman. It is merging of Jivatman with its true nature, which is Paramatman. And this is how Tulsidas ek ko dekha hai. When Sutikshan, he released Sutikshan, their eyes saw one another. Ek mana ko charit tilakar banate hai. He could not, of course. He stood motionless. And instead, what he had been held within his heart was now in front of him. Sutikshan, of course, in such a state, Bhagwan says very beautifully that such is the rapture of the devotee when they meet with God. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram
पतित पावन सीताराम
Raja Ram
पतित पावन सीताराम
Jai Pati
पावन सीताराम
Pati तब मुनि हृदय धीर धरे गहि पद पारहि बार रामा गहि पद पारहि बार निज आश्रम प्रभु आनि करी पूजा विविध प्रकाद सिया पति रामचंद्र पद जय शरणम। तब हृदय के धीरज धरकर मुनि के बार बार प्रभु चरण और अपने का आश्रम लाकर अनेक प्रकार को उनकी पूजा की। He asked of the Lord, of course, graciously, that I want you to go with me to my ashram, allow me the good fortune of doing puja to you. Such is when the grace of God enters into our lives. Just like Sutikshan, when Bhagwan does come in the form of good dharma, when Bhagwan does appear in our lives, we should be able to recognize firstly and consider ourselves to be Bade Bhagya, highly blessed, when such takes place in our homes and our families. एक बार बोलो श्री अयोध्यापति राजा रामचंद्र की. My dear friends, this brings us, of course, to the end of Katha for this evening. Pandit Ramdat Vyas is here, and I always ask of him and call on him to say a little prayer. So this evening, no different. I want to ask him, of course, to render a prayer, a little thought, a bhajan to us. And then Pandit Krishna Rambali is here. He knows Bhauji, I think, for a long, long time. I want him to share a few words with us before we close this evening. Panditji.
Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Let us be together. Om Sarvam Stulatanum Gadindabadanam Lambodaram Sundaram Praspandam Madagandalubdamadupa Vyalolagan Dastaram Gantagadavidaritai Jaganam Sindurashobakaram Vande Shairasutasutam Ganapatim Siddhipadam Kamanam Om Ganapati Girijabhikabhadbhaja Kanamukho Nandi Mukadindima Manujamalase Sholamigaswasam Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam. Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai, Baba.
Thank you very much, Panditji. Pandit Krishna Rambali is here. He's the president of our mandir, but he's also one that, you know, we have known Bauji for a very, very long time, and this family for a very, very long time. So I want him to share just a few words.
Staram everyone. Officiating Vyas, Pandit Navin Umadat Maharaj, Pandit Rohit Maharaj, Pandit Rajiv, Pandit Vishnu, Pandit Anand, Pandit Ram Lakhan Maharaj, and the esteemed Pandit Ramdat Vyas. The hosting family, members of the Kirtan group, devotees all. Let me begin with the lady everybody calls Bhauji. Of course, she is not my Bhauji, she has to be my Chotki. But she's such a wonderful person. She cares for everybody. She loves everybody. She wants to help everybody. That's the person we are dealing with. When her neighbors are sick, when her neighbors are in trouble, she is worried and she has all the headache. When her members of her family are in problem, I said, look, you can't do anything, child. You just stay cool and do your usual prayer. You say the prayers and everything will be fine. So every year, on this occasion in particular, January, we look forward to joining with her in this exercise of devotion. Today, it is being shared with members of the Bridgedale family. They are her nephews and nieces. And I want to let the Bridgedale family know that we are very, very pleased to join with you also in this wonderful evening of devotion. And we look forward to joining with you in the future on similar exercise. Let me, to all these wonderful people who had come, I know she would have her relatives from the Southland. Am I seeing the brother there? Yes, he's here. I'm sure I think Pandit would have missed you. Yes, as I was saying, we are very happy, and to all these folks from the Southland, from around our villages, we are very pleased to have you. And let me assure you that this Monday is always open, and we are always welcomed here. Do not wait for the invitation. You are always invited to Monroe Road. So that once you hear we are on, you don't have to say, I was not invited. Just come, and you will be most welcome. Let me also tell you that yesterday evening I was in satsang with Panditji, a very special evening of devotion. And today we are once more blessed to have had a superb katha. I think he always have a special katha for the Bhauji. So that, Panditji, I want to say, you would have made us remember, or you would have given everyone here the memory of what they should do and how they should do it. In other words, we are all supposed to be in our devotion, and I am sure he would have instilled, as you go back home, you will be thinking. And in your thinking, you will say, tomorrow I will do this and that for my dharma. And as I talk about the dharma, let me assure you that the Sanatana Dharma Mahasabha will always stand in your defense. I say that because the sedition case, and that is meant for the protection of radio and TV Jagriti, you know. This is where they were getting at. Because radio and TV Jagriti takes the message not only in Trinidad and the Caribbean, it takes this message across. You will be surprised to know that people in India will call back and they are listening to our pundits. So that the sedition case was won. Now they have appealed, so that tomorrow that comes up in the Court of Appeal. But rest assured that the defense, the team that is dealing with that, the senior counsel Ramesh Lawrence Maharaj is heading that legal team, and we wait and see the outcome. So I want to let you know again that the Sanatana Dharma Mahasabha is in your corner, and we will always stand there. Also to tell you, Panditji made the point this dharma has to be, we cannot really protect it. We have to propagate it and use it and perform. This dharma will never fall. Sanatan means eternal. So it is eternal and it will always be there. But you and I were very blessed in terms of, as Pandit Jay told you, we were speaking this morning. We, our parents, our grandparents, I say parent, I am the son of an indentured laborer. Our forefathers have preserved, they brought it, they have preserved it for us. And our duty is to benefit from it. And the only way you can benefit from it is by practicing. And when I say practice, do it as you ought to do it. We must not, when it comes to our religion, there mustn't be no half-hearted affair. It must be done with a pure heart and with all the devotion that is necessary. I'm telling you all of this because it's 100 years since we have the indentureship stopped. And what that means, I think I told Panditji, I purposely went to Cedras to get a chance to sleep in a barrack. And those of you who have not seen that, time doesn't permit me to go into that. But that gives me the feeling and what our parents and our grandparents and great-grandparents would have gone through. You know, I'll just give you one. The room that I was in, when I did that, a barrier, and you had 2 beds in it. So you understand what we have benefit. They have left a legacy for us. And we have to protect it, carry it on. With these few words, let me once more say, Panditji, if I would have missed today, I would have regretted. Thank you again, and Bhagwan's blessing to all.
एक बार बोलो श्री अयोध्यापति राजा रामचंद्र की जय. My dear friends, when I asked which member of the family will speak, Reena said she will sing. So she will sing after. Maybe she will talk, but she will sing after. This evening we are very blessed to have many of Bhauji's siblings with us. Amongst they, of course, is her younger brother, Shriman Govinda Rupnaranji. He is a former member of parliament and he is a most eloquent speaker, as we have learned over the years. So I want to invite him, of course, to, on behalf of his sister and his family, to render sentiments on this wondrous occasion once again.
Revered Vyasji, Pandit Navin Umardat Maharaj, Pandit Rohit Maharaj, the President of this temple and the President of Mahasabha, Mr. Krishna Ramdali, esteemed Pandit, man who I remember when I was in my early 20s. He was a big hit in the Southland, all the yagnas in the early 70s. Pandit Ramdat Vyas, and all other Pandits, members of the Kirtan group, friends and relatives. Sitaram. It is always a great pleasure for me to be in this mandir. Every time I come here, the ambience, the people, the musicians, the Pandit, all the wonderful people, I feel extremely blessed whenever I come here. It's like heaven on earth. I'm so absorbed by the wonderful musicians and singers and the Panditji who always gives us beautiful lessons. If only we can take one of the lessons that he would have taught us today and apply it to our daily lives, we all will be so much better human beings. I'm always very blessed to be here, as I said. I do not have to say the good things that were said about my sister, because you'd have thought that I was being by us, but it came from Mr. Krisha Rambali, so I do not want to repeat what has been said about her. She called last night and asked me that I should move a vote of thanks, so I don't know whether, I should include that in the speech as well. But, Tulsidas, as Pandit says all the time, writes so beautifully. But Panditji recites and illustrates the writings of Tulsidas so beautifully for us. It's always very good to hear him. And the band of musicians here, one cannot express how grateful, how beautiful you all sing and really entertain us. So that apart from devotion, we are also very entertained as well. So that let me thank Panditji for, again, thank him for the beautiful discourse tonight on behalf of my sister and the Brijal family, my nieces and nephews. To thank you for the beautiful job that you have done. And I'm sure that all of us who have listened to you tonight would be so much more wiser in the coming days of our lives. The President of the Mahasabha, you have elaborated. We know we have lost a great leader in Mr. Satyanarayana Maharaj, but with people like you at the helm now and others, I am sure that the fight will continue and that the struggle to maintain equality of our people in this land will be maintained with the struggles that you will put for us and the others of your like in the Mahasabha. I want to thank, there is a person you will see strutting around all the time before the puja starts and when the puja is going on, and that is in now. Roop, you have always been doing such a wonderful job, and that you keep all of the people very busy, and you do your job very well. Without you, I don't think the puja will be successful. And Pandit Rohit Maharaj, as usual, a beautiful puja before the start of the discourse tonight. All the people who were in the kitchen cooking the food, and I tell you, I passed by the kitchen before I came here, so I could tell you the food will taste good, because if you go with the smell, it has to be good. Bhojan is prepared for everyone, and I want to thank all the people who have prepared the meals and the parasad, and also to thank the management of this temple. The management of this temple for allowing my sister and the Brijal family to host this beautiful session that we are all enjoying here tonight. So again, thank you all. If I have forgotten anybody who would have contributed significantly to the success of this satsang, please forgive me, but nonetheless, thank you very much as well. Again, thank you all, you beautiful people, for gracing us with your presence here tonight. Thank you very much, and Sitaram.
एक बार बोलो अयोध्यापति राजा रामचंद्र की जय. Thank you very much, Uncle Govinda. It's always a blessing to have you and the family join us in satsang this evening. Two families, Bauji's family, as I said, and the Brijal family. Uncle Rajan is seated at the back. Auntie Indra is here, and two of the children, one of two daughters-in-law here, one son is here. I think Renuka is somewhere around. So this evening, one member of the family has to do deputize beautiful song for us. So I want to invite her, of course. She has a most eloquent voice, and she's a really, really terrific singer. So I want to invite her, of course, to render a beautiful selection for us on this occasion.
He Siya Rama, He Rama Rama, Prabhu Rama Ayodhya में आई, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले. प्रभु रामा अयोध्या में आई, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले. राम से मिले सिया राम से मिले, राम से मिले सिया राम से मिले. प्रभु रामा अयोध्या में आई, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले. रामा लक्ष्मण जन का दुलारे, लक्ष्मण जन का दुलारी हनुमान संग में आई। चलो रे सभी राम से मिले, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले। प्रभु राम अयोध्या में आई। चलो रे सभी राम से मिले, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले। धूप दीप नैवेद्य चाहते हैं, धूप दीप नैवेद्य चाहते हैं। हरि गुण गाते चलो रे सभी राम से मिले, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले। प्रभु राम अयोध्या में आई। चलो रे सभी राम से मिले, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले। राम से मिले सिया राम से मिले, राम से मिले सिया राम से मिले। प्रभु राम अयोध्या में आई। चलो रे सभी राम से मिले, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले। हे सिया रामा, हे राम रामा। प्रभु राम अयोध्या में आई। चलो रे सभी राम से मिले, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले।
एक बार बोले yes, yes, give her. She's a daughter-in-law, a businesswoman, and now she's a singer too. So if the thing in the hardware and the grocery and go good, sir, you know what's going on. My dear friends, I want to thank you tremendously for joining with us this evening and for coming together with the family as they have done and come together to perform satsang. Many, many blessings. Thank them tremendously. And to all of you, thank you so, so much for being here. With these few words, let me invite you to stand as we all join together in Ramayana Arati. Hari Om Siddhi Buddhi Pade Deve Bhukti Mukti Pradayani Mantra Murti Saradeve Mahalakshmi Namostute Antarti Sri Ramaya Tirati Arati Sri Davat Brahma Ved Muni Narad Davat Brahma Ved Muni Narad Valmiki Jayati Sukhamanta Arati Sri Ram बोलो चार वेद पुराण चार वेद पुराण शास्त्र संतन आरती श्री राम आरती श्री शुभ श्रृंगार पावन जानकी जीवन सीता पतित पावन जानकी जीवन सीता ओ बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम 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 सबको बोलो ना बस बोलो राम बोलो राम 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 बोलो बोलो राम बोलो श्री राम जय जय राम बोलो श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय भक्तिहीनं जनार्दन यत् पूजितं मया देव परिपूर्णं तदस्तु कथा विसर्जनमहोते सुनो मे राम लक्ष्मण जानकी ॐ त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ॐ शान्ति 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 एक बार बोलो श्री गणपति गणेश भगवान की, उमापति महादेव की, अयोध्यापति राजा रामचंद्र की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की, साधु के दंडवत से कलवंश की जय जय सीताराम। आसन आसन लीजिए, may all take your seats, my dear friends. Right where you sit, आरती प्रसाद चरण अमृत meals have been especially prepared for each and every one of you. Once you get your arati and your charan amrit, you'll get prasad and meals, of course, outside when you join us in the dining area. Many, many blessings to you. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you on the evening of the 15th, the Saturday 15th, for the beginning of 7 nights of Shiv Puran Yajna. That is to commemorate the holy and auspicious occasion which falls on the evening of the 20th into the 21st. So we look forward as we extend that invitation for you and yours to join with us on those 3 evenings. And then on behalf of Shriman Pablo Rupnarayan and Ramdev Rupnarayan ji of San Fernando at Manahamri Road in Princess Town, 3 evenings of Gyan Yajna that begins on the 27th, the 28th and the 29th. On the 27th, Pandit Parasuram ji. On the 28th, Pandit Abhidanand Prasad. And on the 29th, yours in Dharma, to join for 3 evenings of Gyan Yajna at the home of the Rupnarayan family in Manahamri Road in Princess Town. So these 2 events, of course, we share with you. God's blessings to you. Thank you so much for being here. Do have meals with us and please get home safely. Sabko ye Sita Ram naam ati meeta hai. Ram naam ati meeta hai. तो गाके देखे राम नाम मीठा तो गाके देखे आ जाएंगे राम को बुला के देख के ओ राम नाम मीठा तो गाके देख के राम नाम मीठा तो गाके देख के आ जाएंगे राम को बुला के देख ले ओ राम नाम मीठा। मन में अभिमान भगवान का सेवा घर में अंधकार भरा में मांगा जिस घर में अभिमान भगवान का सेवा घर में अंधकार भरा में मांगा सेवा राम नाम के ज्योत में जला के देखे राम नाम के ज्योत जला के देखे आ जाएंगे राम को बुला के देख से ओ राम नाम मीठा तो गा के देखे राम नाम मीठा तो गा के देखे आ जाएंगे राम को बुला के
Thank you.
अजामिल और गंगा ने ऐसी करी कमाई, नीच कर्म को करने वाले होता सदन कसाई। भक्त अजामिल और गंगा ने ऐसी करी कमाई, नीच कर्म को करने वाले